I'm going to be looking into just a couple of the contracts today, maybe go over a few other kind of trending topics. Right now, the big one that we've seen that's been doing really well has been this Gandhi contract. So like I just got in this the other day, and so I reinvested. I mean, I have like 0.19 ETH in there in dividends, and I have almost 1,400 tokens. My ETH value's gone up to 2. I've put in I think it's been about like 1.44 ETH. So I wanted to show you guys this chart though. Like this, this has really just taken off here lately, and it's just really interesting to just kind of see, what these contracts can do. And so I had kind of known about it like right in here, but it wasn't really doing anything. It was kind of, trending in the 20s. In fact, I think, maybe when I looked at it, it was going down. I saw it come up, and then once it hit about 30, that's where I got in, and I put an ETH in, and then it really started coming up, and it came up and it's really started trending up, and I think I got in again at like 60, and it's just really taken off. So it's peaked a little bit. Like it went up to I believe it was like in the 180s or so before it came back down. But just wanted to show you guys. So the chart, or like the graph that I have as the thumbnail, came from the Discord, and I think this is really interesting. So this is showing basically a graph of kind of the users in this platform, and you can see like India here. It's right in India. So I want to find out a little bit more about some of these graphs and whatnot, and like some of the analytics behind it. But I think this is going to be one, like if you go on YouTube and you search for this Gandhi contract, you're seeing like more people, I feel like, that are kind of like translating that into Hindi, even Korean. Like if we're looking at the chart, like this is going to be one that is going to appeal more to people in other countries, and that's kind of like what this chart is showing. Just to zoom in and take another look at this. I mean, we can see like a little bit in America, but India, Korea, I'm not sure if this is Singapore or Vietnam, a little bit in Australia. So it's really picking up in some of these other areas, as opposed to like if you're looking at some of the other contracts that I'm in, I would imagine most of these would be appealing more to people in America. So like a contract that has the ability to translate easily into other languages, and once that concept really kind of materializes and becomes easier for people to understand, especially in some of these other cultures, I think that it's gonna really take off, and that is what's really gonna help support this smart contract market. And so like I think that's key. We're not really seeing that in these other contracts, like the way that Gandhi has the Gandhi contract is now being translated into those other languages. So that's why I think you're seeing like a huge growth. But I think what you're seeing now is like people are staying in that contract, and if there's people that are getting in, they're getting out. That's really just going as dividend rewards to the people that are holding on to the coins in that project. So I'm encouraged by that. The Gandhi one is really interesting. Like I still think it has a lot of room for growth. You can click on the link in the description. That'll take you to Gandhi. Like I don't understand the GI on it. Like I guess that's how you do Gandhi, or how Gandhi is spelled in India. So I don't know, but I like the marketing behind it. I like the integration with some of the other languages, and I like now you're seeing with these, you get more analytical data, and the analytical data that you have with these particular websites can really add to the project. Like I think the Gandhi, Craig Grant now, and proof of weak hands right now, like if you were going to do more than an ETH, like I think those ones have some potential to pay back here for a little bit. Like looking at the balances here, the ones that are in the hundreds. So this is the Gandhi contract. This is proof of Trevon James, CG now. So these ones, like this one just dropped below 100, but these four are the one that are over 100, and this is the ETH Connect right here. So we got like 5 that are over 100. I think like it'll be interesting to see like which contract has the potential to be the next 1,000 ETH contract. If I was picking them right now, with what I've seen, I really think it's probably Gandhi. Like I think that Gandhi's got a lot of potential to grow really fast because of its ability to tap into the Indian market and some of these other foreign markets. And it doesn't take that much ETH, to get to 1,000 ETH on the contract. For some of these people in Asia has got a lot of crypto to play with. Like, they see something like this, they get it or something, like they may just be like, okay, I'll throw 100 ETH at it, or I'll throw 1,000 ETH at it. Like, I mean, I know several crypto people like that wouldn't have any problem doing that. Like, I can't do that, but there are some early adopters and some people that got in crypto early here. People are holding a lot of crypto here in Asia, and they like talking to other crypto people because they're pretty humble. Not humble's the right word, but like they're kind of honest that they don't know everything about crypto, but they know enough to get into some of these crypto projects where they were doing pretty well, and so they got in at the right time, and now we're doing pretty well. So, like for instance, like I think that's one of the things you're going to see with Gandhi. Like there's people that got into Gandhi super early, and they're kind of posting it's real easy to just kind of post your results and be like, hey, like here's how. Like I mean, I've only been in this contract 2 days. Yeah, India was killing it with BitConnect. Like India was huge in BitConnect. So many people that were getting into that project. They knew nothing about Bitcoin, about cryptocurrency, but they saw something they liked. It was explained to them in the right way. And I think for them, like the big thing I think you're seeing with some of these Indian projects, and this has come up a few different times from people that are telling me, it's like Indians tend to not trust other Indians. They can be like, I hate to say it, but like, or to be stereotypical, it's like, this has been my experience, is they can be a little bit deceptive, maybe a little bit kind of, they just, they just don't trust other Indians. There have been some Hindi speaking people that are doing projects on Gandhi. I'm not really seeing that a whole lot. Like maybe proof of weak hands. I haven't really looked into it too much, but here's one. So like this one, like Gandhi token, crypto point Hindi. He streamed that 11 hours ago. He's got a lot of views on that. So let's take a look. I believe this is in Hindi.
कैसे हो आप? जल्दी से क्विक अपडेट है. मोस्ट लाइकली ये लाइव सिर्फ 1 या 2 मिनट का, मैक्सिमम 3 मिनट का होगा. उतना भी नहीं होना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. और मुझे लगा कि आपको अपडेट दे दूं. आपका हक बनता है ये जानने का कि
So it's kind of a mix of English. Oops.
क्विक अपडेट है. इसके बाद आज
Kind of it's like a mix of
ये आपके संग शेयर करना है मुझे. तो मैं
a mix of Hindi and English.
उसके बाद मैं अपडेट आपके संग शेयर कर देता हूं.
That's interesting.
इसको अच्छे यहाँ दिखा रहे हैं नीचे 4.
I'm gonna check this guy out. I'm gonna follow him.
So at least 20.
But yeah, like I mean, I got in their Discord here. They got I like their Discord and some of the stuff that they're doing in there. But I think this one's got a lot of potential.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Regulators!